So joining us now on the BIKERfm Speedway show, we've got Kauko Nieminen, and it's the first meeting of the season, mate, at Leicester, and it's a cold old night to be riding Speedway.
Yeah, it's definitely really cold today, and it's going to get even colder, so that's going to make things a bit more interesting.
You've done the press and practices, and you've done a meeting for Bellevue already?
Yeah, we only had a press day here. The practice got cancelled, and we had a press and practice with Bellevue, and I've done one meeting for both of the clubs now, so everything started off okay, and just bring it on now.
You happy with your form so far this season? Your setups and everything with your pit crew and that kind of thing?
Yeah, it looks all right. Yeah, it's early days, and but 2 meetings done so far, and I'm pretty pleased with them. And pit crew is going well, and engines seem to be okay at the moment. So happy days.
And what do you make of the Leicester team itself? Your teammates and stuff. Have you ridden with any of these riders before? You think it's looking a good team for the year?
Yeah, obviously I know most of the guys from previous years, and it looks good. It's a big shame now that Groinen got injured, so we really don't know what's happening at the moment. So we just need to wait and see, and hopefully Adam is back on his bike still in the near future, but as long as he's all right.
Yeah, I mean, I was at Coventry myself last night and saw the incident and stuff, and from what I believe, he is on the mend, so he's going to be in hospital for around about sort of 10 days now. Knowing Adam, that's probably about 3 days, and he'll try and get out of hospital. But yeah, fingers crossed he can return to the Leicester side as soon as possible this year.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's the strongest person probably in the Speedway world mentally, because he's had some serious injuries. He bounces back from them, so I'm sure he will do this time as well.
Great stuff. Best of luck for the season, mate.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And joining us now, we've got Graversen on BIKErfm, and it's the first meeting of the season for Leicester, mate. Looking forward to it?
Yeah, we had a little skid last night at Scunthorpe. Went okay, blow the cobwebs off, and just keep it up tonight.
And a popular rider with the Leicester fans, what do you put that down to?
Good question. No, I think it's just a fact I've been here for a long time, and I've always been willing to talk to the fans, and the fans are really the reason why I'm here.
And they've made some improvements or changes at least to the track during the winter. Have you had a chance to have a spin on it since, and is it much different?
I haven't really had a spin on it since it got changed, but so I'm a bit decisive and see if it hadn't made any difference, but I shall tell you after the meeting.
Yeah, that sounds good. You're looking forward to tonight's match and happy with the team?
Yeah, we have a good team. Unfortunately, Adam Groinen got injured last night, and all the best to him. But we have a good team spirit, and we have some individuals in the team. So I'm really looking forward to this year, and I think we can do great things.
You're going to be putting some thermals on or something warm underneath your race tonight, because it's going to be pretty cold out there, isn't it?
I sure am. It's very, very cold, and we'll just have to deal with it, really, and hopefully the snow will stay away.
Indeed. Well, I know you're looking to get changed now and stuff, so good luck for the meeting, mate. We'll try and catch a few words with you afterwards. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, not a problem. Thank you. Cheers.
Joining us now on the BIKErfm Speedway show, we've got the team manager of the Leicester Lions, Glyn, and to say that you're wrapped up warm, mate, would be an understatement. You must be really feeling it tonight.
Well, I've just been back from Australia for a month, and I left 40 degrees, and now I've got 0 degrees, so yeah, I am feeling it for sure.
First meeting of the season for the Lions. Are you happy with the team that's been put together for 2013?
Yeah, it was. I put the team together, and I'm really pleased with it. They had a fantastic performance yesterday. Tonight we've had a little bit of bad luck to start with, but we're a few points down, but I'm sure we'll pull back.
There's been some modifications made to the track over the winter, mate. Tell us a little bit about those.
We basically just opened the corners up on all 4 corners, just moved the curb in, just to allow a little bit more room.
And have you had any feedback from the riders in relation to whether they're happy with that? Has it made a big difference to them so far? Have you seen anything different in the racing styles over the first few weeks of tonight's meeting?
Yeah, they're turning in a lot earlier into turn 1, but the rest of the track I can't see any difference at this point.
And so far, like you say, looking to fight back a little bit tonight in the opening match of the season, but hopefully the season will bring the spoils to you. I've actually tipped your team to win the Premier League this season. We've had a bit of a flutter with the boys in the office at BIKErfm, and I've said Leicester for the #1 spot.
Well, I hope we can, do the business for sure. I think we've got a good enough team. We're sort of We lost Adam Roynan last night in a horrific accident, and the guy's in intensive care in hospital, and although we like to try and think we're professional and carry on, I think it's definitely having an effect. A few of the boys are sort of talking, and there seems to be their heads are down a little bit, but it's my job to try and motivate them to get them back up to it, but it's not good when you lose a great teammate in the first meeting of the year.
No, and I was there at Coventry last night, and it did look a nasty crash, and the whole circumstances of how it was attended medically and stuff, I think a lot of people did fear the worst. And a rider, Adam Roynan, that's not had a huge amount of luck with injuries through his career so far.
No, well, that's right, and he was, I'm told he was unconscious for over an hour. So, it was a very hard hit on the head, and thankfully he's got no broken bones, but, it's no one likes to see head injuries.
Certainly do. Well, best of luck, mate, for the whole season from everybody here on the BIKErfm Speedway Show.
Thanks very much.
So it's the end of the night here at Leicester Speedway, and the centre green presenter Chris Popple's getting ready for the victory parade, and you look nice and warm, mate.
I don't feel too bad, actually. It's my fingertips feeling it most of all, mate. Apart from that, I'm all right. Well wrapped up.
Good to start with a win.
Well, it was looking a bit hairy up to about halfway through, but the pendulum swung both ways and came back our way, so yeah, good one for the Lions tonight. We're pleased with that. We'll take that one.
Even the reserves showed some glimmers as well.
Well, they did. Our reserves are firing, and it looks like we're getting off to a good start. Lewis Blackbird yesterday at Scunthorpe got himself 10 points and got himself put in heat 15 again tonight, pulled it out of the bag, so I think most of the lads have played the part. A few engine problems from Kevin Doolan, Lassabier early doors, but it all came good in the end, mate, and a good one for us. We're happy with that.
And something a little bit new here, they're actually going to be meeting the riders now with the team manager of both teams and a rider, and they're going to be presented to the fans for sort of like a discussion about how the form's been during the meeting or something on those lines straight away.
Yeah, what we're going to do, we've decided to trial a new thing. Basically, just up on turn one there, we're going to interview different people every week. Tonight is both team managers and a couple of riders from each team, a rider from each team. And it's like a post-match review in a little hub we're setting up on turn one there. And Rob is taking that tonight. And the fans can stand close by, watch the riders being interviewed, pretty much like they do on Sky Sports, on the Speedway, or like they do on the football after a match, post-match. So, yeah, it's something to try and involve the fans a bit more. So rather than doing everything on the centre green, we'll take it up onto the terraces for them. So trialling that tonight. So that's our new thing, yeah.
Well, the boys are on the way now. Do you need to give them a shout? We'll stay with you as you give the boys a cheer.
I shall do that for you. Thank you very much, sir. So come Lions fans, please make some noise for Harry Jordan, Leicester Lions, our winning team.
So joining us now for the BIKErfm Speedway Show Fan of the Week spot, we've got Adam, and Adam's a big Leicester fan. How long have you been supporting the Lions, mate?
Since it started back in 2011, I've been here since the first meeting. I've never missed one.
So every single meeting you've been here?
Yes, and I've got all the DVDs as well. I'm a devoted fan, so...
Yeah, somewhat fanatical then. Is it, do you travel and watch the team elsewhere as well?
I haven't as yet, but I'm hoping to more this season. But you've got to be fanatical to be out in this cold.
Yeah, you certainly are. It's a very cold night out here. Is this a good crowd for Leicester? It seems to look pretty busy tonight.
Oh yeah, I love the atmosphere and all the banter that comes along with it, and the fans in this club are the best in the country, I would say.
Were you disappointed this year not to go up to the Elite League? Because I know there was talk of Leicester perhaps going up into the Elite League this season.
This might be controversial, but no, I think they're happy where they are, because I think it does the Premier League some good to have an up-and-coming team. I'm sure in the future Leicester will go up to the Elite League, but I'm happy as they stand right now. And
last year, were you happy with how the season went?
Oh yeah, it was great to get that far in the second season back. That was awesome, if you ask me. That was fantastic.
And this year, the team that's been put together, do you like the look of it?
I was looking forward to seeing Adam Roynan, and best wishes to him after that horrible accident in Coventry. But yeah, I'm sure the team will gel together and score big points on the track.
Any favourites in there for you? I know when I spoke to young Graversen, he said he's like a very popular rider with the Leicester fans.
Oh, he is. I've presented the rider of the night to him on a number of occasions, and he's been a big favourite of mine since it started back.
And your hopes for Leicester for this season? I've tipped them as being the team that I think is going to come out on top and win the Premier League this year. Do you think that's a possibility?
It could be, but I would be happy at top three at best. But everything has its time, and if it's Leicester's time to be at the top, then you know, that'd be great, and that'd boost the city of Leicester as well to have a well-known speedway team even more. So it can only get better from here.
Well, cheers for speaking to us on BIKErfm, Adam, and enjoy your speedway in 2013.
Thanks very much, Chris. Thank you.